Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Do you know you could be having a problem and you're quick to say that that problem will not weigh you down, that you're not going to lose sleep over that problem, that it's not going to disturb you, and you're just saying it. But if you look deep into it, you realize that those three things you say that problem won't be causing you is what you're confronted with. You're losing sleep over it. It's weighing you down. It's actually disturbing you without knowing it. When you go to bed, you lie down face up, staring at your roof, and your mind is engulfed in that very problem you said you will not lose sleep over. You discover that you'll be awake all through. This leads me to the topic of today, which is how to avoid being weighed down by your problems, by those huge problems that you have vowed never, never to be disturbed by them. Number one, if it has gotten to the stage where people now look at you from afar, those people, those your friends that usually come, that used to come to you to play with you, to chat with you, to laugh with you, they no longer come close. That is when you should start watching it. Perhaps they have noticed how you behave. They've noticed their cold attitude. They have noticed that this is no longer the person that you used to be. That's the first sign. When your friends start running away from you, start avoiding you, that's when you now look inside and see whether that problem is making you change. Because left to your own, you might not notice it. That is number one point. Number two point is when you find it difficult to relate with your friends, with those your relatives, with your neighbors, those people that you used to stay with, laugh with, chat with easily. You now discover that you want to be on your own, knowing that your problem is eating deep into you. And if you don't watch it, depression is coming. Depression is on the way. That's the second factor. Third factor is when you when people realize that you talk to yourself more often, especially when you walk on the streets, you won't even remember that people are watching you. It will not occur to you that you are in the public place and that you are talking to yourself. You ask yourself questions and you answer. Your lips are moving. And if someone could come close to you, the person may even hear what you're saying. That's another sign. That's the third factor, third sign. The fourth one is when you start developing the habit of forgetting things. Maybe your car key. It may take you hours to look for where you kept your key. You forget things easily. You forget your phone. You forget your wallet. At times, you may even forget your handbag, knowing that your problems are eating deep into you. Yes. Then the fifth factor is when you even manage to sleep, you discover that even in your dreams, you're worried about that problem. You see yourself in your dreams getting agitated over that very problem, knowing that it's eating deep into you. You're carrying that problem on your head without letting go. That's the fifth factor. Then the sixth factor is when you begin to wear regular frown on your face, find it difficult to smile, find it difficult to laugh, even at the funny jokes. Your problem Is now bigger than the jokes people crack. You find it difficult to laugh. And even when people are trying to make you laugh, your mind keeps wandering off to your problem. That's the sixth factor that you should always watch out for when you are passing through some problems or difficulties. Then the seventh factor is when you become snappy. Yes, when you become snappy, any little thing you want the person, become hostile, unpleasant, knowing that that problem is really weighing you down. And if you don't watch it, it may cause you depression. So, when you are proud to say, you see this very problem, I won't allow you to eat deep into me. I won't allow you to rob me of my sleep. I won't allow you to weigh me down. Okay? And you don't consider some of these factors that I've mentioned here. Know that you're just bluffing, just saying what you're not even sure of. That's just it. So if you're having a problem or a challenge or there's a storm in your life right now, tell yourself, always tell yourself that you are not the only one going through this challenge. You are not the only one or the first person that has gone through this. Some other people must have gone through it and wriggled out of it. Keep telling yourself that. And that you will wriggle out of it. That you will see the end of that problem and not that problem seeing your end. That's the way to go about it. And when you pray to God about it, leave it. Believe that God has answered you. Okay? And then He will answer you. When you start having storms in your life, it shows that you are alive. Because it takes a human being, a living creature of God, to have challenges. The dead does not have challenges. So face it squarely, believing that one day it will be solved. You wriggle out of it. You will not be drowned in the ocean of your problems, in the ocean of your challenges. Let me stop here until next time. Remain blessed.